Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to my YouTube channel Heart of Guidance. When someone leaves, it's a sign from Allah. Here's why. What if I told you that the person who left your life didn't leave by accident? That heartbreak, that separation, that betrayal, it wasn't random, it was a sign from Allah. But most people don't see it. They hold on to the past, they question Allah's plan, they beg for answers. But today you're going to learn the truth. When someone leaves, it's a sign from Allah. Here's why. Not everyone is meant to stay. We get attached to people we think they will be in our lives forever, but the truth is, some people are only meant to be temporary. They enter your life as a lesson, as a test, or even as a distraction, and when their time is up, Allah removes them for your own good. The Quran reminds us, perhaps you dislike something which is good for you and like something which is bad for you. Allah knows and you do not know. Quran 22:16. That person you lost, maybe they were leading you away from your deen. Maybe they were holding you back from your true purpose. Maybe they were blocking the blessings Allah wants to give you, but you won't see it until you let go. We sometimes hold on to people because we fear being alone. We think we need them to be happy, to feel whole, but the truth is Allah is the only one you truly need. When someone leaves your life, it is not a punishment, it is part of a bigger plan. Imagine if you were holding on to something small while Allah was preparing to give you something much greater. If you refuse to let go, you limit what He can give you. Letting go doesn't mean you forget or stop caring. It means you trust that Allah knows what is best for you, even when it hurts. Allah protects you from what you don't see. Have you ever been in a relationship or friendship that felt perfect until suddenly it wasn't? The truth is, Allah sees things we don't. We see with limited vision, but Allah knows the hidden intentions, the future pain, the things that could destroy us, and they planned. But Allah also planned, and Allah is the best of planners. Quran 354. Sometimes Allah removes someone before they can harm you, before they can break you in a way that you can't recover from, before they lead you so far astray that returning to the right path becomes difficult. What you see as a loss is actually a form of divine protection. Think about how many times in life you wanted something so badly, but later realized it wasn't good for you. A relationship that seemed promising but ended in heartbreak. A friend who was always there but turned out to be disloyal. Allah sees the truth behind every person's heart. He knows their real intentions, even when they hide them from you. Allah's wisdom is greater than our emotions. Sometimes He removes people not because they are bad, but because they are not meant for the journey He has planned for you. When Allah takes someone out of your life, it is a shield, not a punishment. Maybe they were speaking badly about you behind your back. Maybe they were influencing you in ways that weakened your faith. Maybe they were making you dependent on them instead of on Allah. When Allah removes, He protects. The test of detachment. Losing someone can feel painful, but every loss is a test. Will you trust Allah's wisdom, or will you question His plan? Many people hold on to relationships that Allah is trying to remove, and in doing so they cause their own suffering, and whoever puts their trust in Allah, He will suffice them. Quran 653. When Allah takes something away, it's because He wants you to depend on Him, not people. People will leave, people will change, people will disappoint you, but Allah remains your test as to see if you will turn to Him or keep chasing what He's already removed. Detachment does not mean you stop loving or caring. It means you recognize that every person in your life is there because Allah allowed it, and every person who leaves does so with His permission. This is a lesson in tall trusting Allah's plan without knowing all the answers. Many times people chase after those who left them, begging for closure, longing for an explanation, but true closure comes from understanding that Allah's decision is enough. The pain of detachment is temporary, but the wisdom you gain from it lasts forever. Don't run after what Allah is removing, run towards the one who never leaves. Rejection is redirection. We often see rejection as something bad, but what if rejection is actually redirection? When a door closes, it's because Allah is guiding you somewhere better. Maybe that person wasn't your soulmate, maybe that friend wasn't loyal, maybe that opportunity would have led to your downfall. Allah doesn't take without replacing. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Quran 946. The problem is most people focus on the hardship and ignore the ease that's coming. They cry over what's lost instead of preparing for what's ahead. If you trust Allah, you will understand that every ending is making space for a better beginning. Instead of seeing rejection as an obstacle, see it as a sign of Allah's mercy. Maybe that person was never good for you, maybe they would have led you to haram, maybe their presence was delaying your true blessings. The Prophet said you will never leave something for the sake of Allah, but He will replace it with something better for you. Ahmad 22,565. So the question is, will you keep chasing what Allah removed, or will you open your heart to the blessings He is preparing for you? How to heal and move forward. If someone has left your life, don't chase them, don't beg for closure, don't ask why, instead turn to Allah. Strengthen your relationship with Him and everything else will fall into place. Here's what you can do: make dua, ask Allah for guidance, healing and strength. Verily in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest. Quran 13:28. Reflect, what was this person's role in your life? What lessons did you learn? Trust the process, know that whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. Prepare for better, the best is yet to come, but you need to be patient. When someone leaves, don't see it as a loss, see it as a sign that Allah is guiding you, protecting you, redirecting you. What's coming is better than what's gone. So the real question is, will you trust Allah's plan, or will you keep holding on to what's already left?